How's it going? My name is Andy, and the aim of my channel is to talk about stocks and financial news that I feel is very relevant and interesting, and hopefully identify potential opportunities to invest in. And I want to keep you guys up to date every step of the way. Guys, if you like this content, don't forget to hit the like button and please subscribe to my channel. This will keep me motivated to keep on producing content and help you guys expand your horizons about finance, stocks, and investing in general. A stock which has been in the news a lot recently is AMC. This stock has been flying over the last couple of weeks, and I believe it has gained an incredible 2,000%, over 2,000% year to date. It's an absolutely exceptional rise. AMC has the largest share of the US theatre market, ahead of Regal and Cinemark Holdings. AMC was the most actively traded stock on the New York Stock Exchange over the last week. As at year end, AMC was one step away from the grave. COVID-19 had battered its operations and the company was really struggling financially. In fact, its pre-COVID debt was a staggering $5 billion, which is ridiculous. Besides renegotiating debt, AMC's primary focus was survival. To revive theatre attendance, make more people come and visit the theatres, management wanted to shore up the balance sheet, increase funding, and find new sources of liquidity. One of the key reasons why the price of AMC has skyrocketed recently is because of retail investors. They have the agenda to fight hedge funds, to defeat the norm, and to make crazy gains. The hedge funds have been shorting the stock, which investors don't really like. Two other reasons why the stock price of AMC could have risen recently is because of one, a short squeeze, and two, a gamma squeeze. And there is some evidence to suggest why these two things may be occurring. So short squeezes occur when short sellers who have borrowed shares and sold it in the market need to buy back the shares to cover their positions. Because when the share price goes down, the short sellers want to make money. But when the share price doesn't go down but actually rises, they panic and they need to cover their short positions. Another reason why the price of AMC continues to rise is what we call a gamma squeeze. So a gamma squeeze is when call option traders buy options in large quantities. So a call option is the right to buy a share. As the price continues to rise, the market makers who have taken the opposite position to the people who have bought the call options have to hedge their position. Therefore, they go into the market, buy the shares, which causes the price to increase even further. Brent Kuchaba, I believe that's how you pronounce it, of Spot Gamma have noted how closely correlated the prices of AMC are to related options, which perhaps suggests a gamma squeeze may in fact be in play. AMC's wild ride is reminiscent of GameStop, which early in the year experienced a similar sort of gains. Ultimately, the huge price rise of the company is very little to do with fundamentals, such as ratios, key figures in the balance sheet of the company, but more rather momentum, retail investor sentiment, beating the hedge funds, things like that. So it's kind of like a short-term opportunity, the way I see it, rather than anything perhaps to invest in the long term. In a regulatory filing on Thursday, AMC said, "We believe that the recent volatility and our current market prices reflect market and trading dynamics unrelated to our underlying business or macro or industry fundamentals." Thing to note, because of the recent interest in AMC, the company's been able to raise a lot of capital. It recently sold 11.6 million shares at a price of around 51, raising 600 million worth of capital, and that's really going to help the business going forward and really fix up its operations, hopefully, and spin it around, help it generate future profits. The company should also benefit as the US reopens in the months ahead. People start returning to the movie theatres, and analysts expect revenues to double from the same point last year. Currently, the price of AMC is 9 times higher than what analysts are predicting, roughly around $5, $6. So if analysts are right, the stock has the potential to lose around 90% of its value. Take that with a pinch of salt. The analysts were saying the same thing about GameStop, but GameStop is still relatively high, the price at the moment, in comparison to, say, where it was last year. These sort of events, I wouldn't say a one-off and quite fluke. I would say if you keep up to date with all of the threads, Wall Street Bets, Reddit, etc. I think there are opportunities to profit from these kind of plays, such as short squeezes and gamma squeezes. So perhaps analysts not saying they're wrong, but there's a possibility they could be wrong. At the end of the first quarter, AMC had 10.2 billion of net debt. In 2022, analysts expect the company to turn 546 million of EBITDA, putting its net debt to EBITDA ratio at around 19 times. So, what would I do about AMC? Given what I've read, the research I've done, I think I'm a little bit too late to join the party now. So, perhaps I wouldn't invest in it. But look, don't take this as investment advice, as this is my own opinions. There is a good chance that the short squeeze and gamma squeeze may not yet be over and may continue over the next few days. So, if you are willing to take a massive risk, then feel free to go long in AMC, or if you feel that the stock price is going to plummet, go short. I'm going to stay clear. It's too much volatility, a bit too much risk for my liking. But you know what? I just found it really interesting to read up about AMC, and I'm definitely going to look out for more opportunities such as this in the future, especially because I don't really think these events are one-off, and I think they are going to be companies such as AMC and GameStop, that may come around in the future with which have loads of short squeezes and gamma squeezes. So I'm definitely going to keep my eye out on those. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please feel free to like and subscribe if you want future content updates. I really enjoyed making it. If you have any suggestions, put it below in the comment box. And any questions, feel free to let me know in the comments as well. See you next time.